My name's Sam Holt and I manage Riverside Community Garden. So Riverside Community Garden started being designed by the people that were coming here and what they wanted to grow and what they wanted to do with the space, as well as what the funders and materials they were given. How it's adapted over the years is to really look at what nature's doing here and sort of what fits, and not trying to force the hand of the environment as it is. So what we've now been doing is taking into consideration the way the wind comes, where the prevailing wind comes from, taking into consideration the movement of the sun, and try to work around these in the best way. So we're capturing the sun and we're protecting our plants from the wind as best we can. So basically the garden has evolved not just to be about the focus of what I want to get out of it, but also the focus of what the land can give. So listening to what you've got on site. You need to know about what trees are around, how much shade you're going to get from them in summer, winter and spring, what protection you're getting from nearby buildings. You need to consider about water. How far away is your nearest water source? If you want to have a polytunnel or a greenhouse, they take a lot of water. So you need to think about, am I going to have to capture that all off the rain? And if so, where am I going to store that? What am I going to capture it from? So, because without water, your plants won't grow. Without sun, they won't grow. In a community garden, you need to factor in spaces for people to gather. If people haven't got spaces to gather, say for a cup of tea, or sit down, or even for a little cooking workshop or training, then you'll find that it's not fit for purpose. So therefore, you need to make sure you've got adequate sized paths leading to that space of gathering.
My name's Amber Wheeler and I'm the chairperson of Narberth Allotments and Community Orchard. We set about designing our community garden by, first of all, getting everybody who wanted a plot to come and visit the site. Everybody had a chance to see the lay of the land. Then we organised a meeting where everybody had a piece of paper and they could draw out what they thought it should look like. They also were asked a number of questions on a questionnaire about the size they thought the plot should be, and we got all that information together and we put it into a grand plan and then made that. I spent a bit of time with some clay making it into a model. We presented that to the group and that was okayed, and then we went about sort of putting it into action on the land. But having it on paper and on a model is quite different to when you try and actually do it on site, so we did have to adjust a fair bit once we were on site. And we just planned out the plots with string. We had it ploughed and power harrowed, and then just each plot was marked out with string, and then people put up their own fences. Access is very important. We've got a track going all the way around our site, around the edge, so that it means that every person who has an allotment can access that.